A lot of you Libras are asking yourselves, how much time did you miss when you were hanging out with this one particular person that didn't provide you any value? You have the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands. A lot of you Libras are like, how much time you would have saved just by not hanging out with them. Because a lot of you Libras, I'm seeing that you Libras may have wasted years hanging out with individuals that didn't respect you or your time. And the Page of Wands is that they thought that they had a complete control over you and they could tell you what to do. Obviously, that's not the case, because the Fool, you decided to get away from them. Some point, you decided, you know what, enough was enough. And it's time for you to actually take your self-respect back. So a lot of you Libras decided to not hang out with them. Here's the thing, though. The Temperance. Now you're just trying to see what it's like finally being on your own in a good while. Because like it is, I said before, you probably wasn't, single for a couple of years, for a few years now, for some time. I'll say more than a year. And the Ten of Swords represents, and again, it's just that enjoyment of being free from somebody who's going to do nothing but look to betray your trust every time they get a chance, and then act like they're doing it for your own good. They have to break your spirit. They have to break your inspiration for your own good, because you're not supposed to be having any kind of bright ideas, because we all know that's how it is that those people are thinking about it. They tried to break your spirit because of that. They didn't want you to start thinking for yourselves. So the Knight of Wands now and the Hanged Man represents how those same people, though, that you wasted years on, they still somehow think that they have some sort of control or some sort of influence over you. Now, that's not necessarily true, but they're deluded like that. And the Hanged Man represents they're not really willing to see the truth that you're your own person. Like it is, I said before, a lot of you Libras were probably with somebody that really didn't respect you quite a lot. They really didn't have a whole lot of respect for you. They would do certain things to undermine you, They would do certain things to disempower you. And a lot of you Libras, you can't get down with that. You can't get down with that. You're not a zodiac sign that's interested in having somebody disempower you. That's not something that a lot of you Libras are into. You need your freedom. You need your personal space. You need the ability to move around, shake, and do the things that you need to do, and have that peace to yourself, that individuality while you're in a relationship that you need. And if you don't have that, you and the person is not really going to work out. The Knight of Cups now is about how so you're not going back to this person ever. This person doesn't want to believe that you're not with them, that they don't have control over you, right? The Hanged Man delusion. They don't want to believe that, and they're really having a hard time really accepting that reality, because it is a reality. But that's something that they're going to have to learn to accept on their own. You Libras have moved forward, and even if they were to try to come back and think that they have some form of influence over you, it's not going to work. You Libras are going to tell them, no, you're not going back, and you would like to see them try. Because, of course, ultimately, they can't really force you to do anything that you don't want to do. So now the Moon represents how they may even try to contact you if they haven't already. Start sending you stupid little text messages, start coming by. But a lot of you Libras, like I said, you've ghosted them. So this is you never going back. You're not going back. You're done with them, and you're done with what it is that they've got going on, right? Even if they were to try to come back, right? Even if they were to try to reach out, whether it's text, phone call, coming by, asking your friends about you, a lot of you Libras are not going to respond back. You're not going to answer the phone. You're not going to send them a text message. You're not going to do any of that stuff. They're on their own, and they don't want to accept that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.